What's up, Pirate Nation? Arrow Pirate here, and thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. A lot of stuff has been going on off camera. Nothing bad, just like a lot of stuff in my life has been going on. Um, Ever since I think it was the tournament training set video. Like I've had a lot of stuff going on, so after the D&D videos, I figure I finally address everything that's been happening. So yeah, but before that, Nectar with Gods. So, once again, thank you guys for 400 subscribers. I never thought I'd get this far. I mean, I know I didn't think I'd reach 300. I didn't think I'd reach 200. I didn't even think I'd reach 100. Like, 100 always seemed like the really cool number for me. It's like, I'm a tenth of the way of getting, like, monetized for my videos. And it's like, I didn't think I'd get that far, but now, with all the stuff that's been going on with YouTube, I still got people subscribing to me, and, you know, that just, it's really cool that we've come this far, that we're at over 400 subscribers and have new people subscribing all the time. I remember our last video on the custom minifigures, I got a comment from a viewer named Liam. So, Liam, thank you for subscribing. You're awesome, dude. Pound it. And I also want to say a huge thank you to my good friend Kate, the Autistic Alien. Kate, I know you're watching this, and if you guys have watched my videos long enough, then you probably know that she lurks in my comments. And I lurk in hers sometimes too, just not as much. But, Kate, I want to thank you for 400 subscribers, because you definitely helped me out with this. If you guys have not subscribed to Kate, go subscribe to her. She's got an art contest coming up. You guys should really go subscribe to her. She's really awesome. But, yeah. I'm sorry I didn't thank you guys sooner for the 400. When I reached it, I wasn't really in the right mind state to thank you guys for it, as well as the fact that, as soon as I got into the right mindscape, I ended up going on a vacation with my family, so, you know, it just wasn't really a good time. I ended up forgetting about it for a while, and I recorded some random videos that I never uploaded because I just kept forgetting to. I'd be like, alright, and cut, and then I'd just forget to upload them. So then, in August, I thought of a solution. I was like, what if I take those videos that I didn't release yet, and then I put the 400 subscriber thank you with it, and I just combine the two, and do the videos first, then I do the thank you, and then I give my last minute messages. And basically it was going to be the same as what I've said right now, which is, I have, a bunch of videos that I didn't upload. Thank you guys for 400. Thank you, Kate, for helping me out, and I never thought I'd get this far. As well as one other thing, however, we'll talk about that in a bit, because that's a whole nother can of worms. But yeah, so I figured I edit all the videos together. I put them all into a site called WeVideo. If you guys do a lot of editing, you've probably heard of it. Because I used it at my school, so I was like, oh, I'm sure that I can just use it right here, and it'll be just as easy, because I was pretty good at it. If you guys have been on my channel for, I think it's been at least a year now, I did the Cable Guy horror trailer, in which I did a reality manipulation, which is just like taking an already existing property and turning it into something different. So I took the Cable Guy, which is a comedy movie, and I turned it into a horror film, because, you know, Jim Carrey is horrifying in that movie. I still love it. Either way, I ended up using WeVideo. I edited all the videos together, then I recorded my thank you, then I put some like clips of my older videos, as well as some pictures that I needed to put in there, like a picture of myself, picture of Kate's channel, telling you guys to go subscribe. But at the end of all of that, after 3 hours of all that editing process, that's when they want to finally say, oh, sorry, but you actually need to be signed up and a member in order to edit your videos and then release them. It's like, you could have told me that before I finished the video. You could have said, hey, just a quick reminder that you actually have to pay. And I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, totally. But it's like, I ended up just getting mad, and I abandoned the whole project. And now a bunch of those videos are still unuploaded. So, that's why I wanted to say, before we get into the other thing, that I will be uploading those videos I missed. I think there's probably like 4 or 5 overall, maybe 6, I don't remember, but I'm going to be uploading those throughout the next few days. So I'll upload one tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so stay tuned for those, of course. But the main thing that I forgot to mention that I said at the end of the video is that I got a new job. Hence the attire I'm wearing right now. Because I don't think you guys have ever seen me in a headband before, and that's mainly just to keep the hair on my face. So, I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm working because, obviously, I'm trying to protect what privacy I have, because I know I've walked around before, but I've never, shown exactly where I am. I know I've shown my face, which my family members have told me not to do, but a lot of my friends show their faces in their videos, so it's like, I might as well show mine. As well as the fact that just, yeah, I just want to protect my privacy, so I'm not going to say what the name of the place is or what they make, because if you guys find that out, then you'll probably be able to find out where I'm at. It's just a whole can of worms I don't want to deal with, so, yeah, hope you understand. Anyways, the main reason why I got a job is, one, because I'm an adult and I need one, and two, if you guys know, obviously on my channel I do a lot of, toy reviews and stuff, do Lego and action figures, stuff like that, and, you can't buy that without money, and I don't have all the money in the world. I'm not Scrooge McDuck over here. Wish I had his budget, though. That'd be awesome. So, either way, I ended up getting this new job at a manufacturing place, which, again, that's all I'll say. And I've been there for almost a month now. It'll be officially a month tomorrow that I've been working, because it'll have been 4 weeks, and, you usually count that as a month. So, tomorrow I will have completed 1 month of working there, and I've liked the job so much very far, but the main reason why I'm talking about it is just because of this one particular guy, who I find pretty annoying. So again, I'm not going to say what we create, because, I don't want to be found out, and also because I remember, as we were going through, the do's and don'ts of the job, I remember them explicitly saying, you are not allowed to take pictures of the product, and, I get that, you're not allowed to take pictures or videos of the product or equipment, and, that makes sense, because they don't want their, stuff getting out there so people can try and replicate it. So, this guy, I'm not going to give out his full name, because I'm not going to dox the dude, and also because I don't want any of the people at my work to find out about this YouTube channel, because then they might get mad at me for saying this stuff, and if I say the guy's name, then he'll probably just be mad at me until he or I leave. So, for the sake of this video, we'll call him, we'll call him Jim. So, Jim is kind of annoying, to put it lightly. So, the first thing that he had told me is that if you drop a product on the ground, you're not supposed to, put it back into the box, because, well, actually, I should explain that. Basically, at my job, I work, 3 stages. The first stage is loading up the product, the second stage is finishing the product, and the third stage is loading it up into a box so that it can be shipped off. So, whenever you drop a product on the ground, you're not supposed to pick it up, you're just supposed to throw it away, because, the product falls on the ground, it's no good, because you don't want to get confused with another product. And while I get that, here's the problem I have with that. Again, I'm not going to show the products, because I don't have any, and I'm not allowed to take them home, and like I said, I'm not allowed to show video or pictures of them. So let's just say these 2 weapons from the Slash action figure are the product. So the product I'm working on looks like this. It's the only type of item that looks like this in the entire shop. And then the product that looks like a lot of the other ones that falls on the ground as well is this one. The reason I say it looks like a lot of the others is because they have their own color, and this one has its own. This one's more of a blackish gray, while this one's more of a goldish yellow. Also, excuse my dirty fingernails. Anyways, so, again, I would totally get if I had 2 products that looked exactly like this. But if I see this kind of product on the ground right next to this one, I'm going to know that this one is the product I'm supposed to have. But, yeah, he'll just tell me not to pick it up, but it's the item is perfectly good. I mean, I get if I stepped on it or if it wasn't the right item, but like, it's the correct product, and if I can use it, then I might as well. So, I'll pick it up and put it into the bin so that it can be evaluated to be sold. So, yeah. Before you guys ask, by the way, no, it's not a toy manufacturing plant. I wish it was. I wish it was Playmates. I could go grab Mothra. Wish it was Jax. I could go grab the movie Shadow. So many cool things I could get if I worked at a play studio or a toy manufacturing company, whatever. Anyways, the main thing that you can take away from that is just, he's annoying about that with the pieces. Then there's also the fact of, like, he thinks I go too slow, and, like, I get that, because, like, I mean, he's been working at the company, as he said, for 11 years, so obviously he's going to be faster at loading up the product than I am. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm, like, slow, like, I'm just, like... But he's going, like... Well, I'm just going, like... And it's, like... You really want me to go as fast as you? Like, I'm still going pretty fast. Like, I'm not going to be a master at this when I've only been here for, like, a month. But, seems like that's his mindset, which is kind of unfortunate and annoying. But, yeah. The other thing I think he has a problem with me with is bathroom breaks. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if I mentioned it on the channel before, because I don't really like to talk about it. But I am on the autism spectrum. I don't really like to talk about it because I know that sometimes when I've told people I'm on the autism spectrum, their views of me have, like, tanked, but you know what? I might as well just confess it, yeah, I am autistic. If I've said it before, then yeah, I'm not lying, I am autistic. But, because of my autism, I need to take medicine, one in the morning and then one at night. And the problem is I need to drink a lot of water to co-balance those two, such as I'm doing right now. I'll bring this to work. I'll drink about 2 of these. I'll drink about 1 of these every hour. And then... Or no, I'll drink 2 of these every hour and then go to the bathroom once every hour. Because, obviously, while I use the bathroom, it's not like I want to go like, oh, gotta go, oh, gotta go, oh, gotta go. I don't want to be like that guy from the Dunkin' Donuts commercial, if you guys remember it from back in the day. It's like, time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. That's what the commercial is like, basically. Like, I don't want to be like that with the bathroom, where I'm just like, oh, gotta go. Alright, back to, oh, gotta go. No, I want to work, obviously. But I don't think he understands that I need all that water, and because of all that water I drink, I obviously need to use the bathroom. So, that's obviously a problem that he doesn't understand. And, of course, I'm not trying to use my autism here as a scapegoat. I'm not like some of the other people who are autistic who are like, oh, well, I'm autistic, so you can't treat me like that. I'm not using that as a scapegoat. I'm just saying, like, I feel like you should at least understand my point of view with the medicine, at least. Because, I mean, if I couldn't take the medicine, I would gladly not do so. I've been having troubles with the medicine ever since I was 5, so, I've had issues for a long time. But, I need to take what I can. And that brings me to the final thing, is that it is, the main problem we both have together is phone use. And I will be right back. Sorry about that, I had to let the dog out and back in. Anyways, yeah, our main shared issue is phone use. So, his problem with me is that apparently I'm on my phone too much, which I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those entitled people who's like, I'm gonna be on my phone whenever I want, I need my phone to survive. No, I'm not like that. I get that I have a job, I get that I'm not supposed to be on my phone, but here's the deal. Because the shop is so loud, you have one of 2 options. Either A, you can put in, like, these earplugs to block out the noise, or B, you can take your earbuds and you can just pop them, and you can have one of them in, so, you just take one out, you put it in, and then, you're all ready. You can just listen to whatever while you work. Now, the problem is that I'm not a YouTube Premium member because I'm not going to pay $5.99 a month for it. I'm sorry, YouTube, I just won't, because I've already got to deal with all these other apps. I don't feel like buying another. Anyways, so because of that, obviously there are a lot of ads I need to keep on going skip. Now, the thing is, I don't want to keep reaching into my pocket, pulling out my phone, going skip, and then putting it back in, because I just feel like because it's just really annoying. So what I do is, I have my phone facing upright, or I'll have it facing downward, and whenever an ad comes on, I'll just bring my hand over, click skip, and then, I'm all set. But the problem is that he thinks that I'm watching this stuff. Now, the thing is that why would I watch this stuff when I'm at work? Like, I think we both know, and I'm an adult, I think we both know that you're not supposed to be on a phone at work. Like, it's not like I'm sitting there texting my friends, like I'm scrolling through social media, just going like, ooh, like that, ooh, hate that, ooh, block that person. No, I'm just sitting there listening to stuff while I work. And I would totally get it from his point of view. Again, if I was just sitting there and watching the video, like, awesome. But no, I'm just doing my work as the video or the music plays in the background. And not to mention, I'm not the only one who does it. There are like, I want to say 3 or 4 other people in the shop who listen to their earbuds as well. I'm not the only one. I think there are only like 2 people who use earplugs, and everyone else uses earbuds, including him. And again, it wouldn't really be a problem with me, except for one thing that happened at the end of the day today. Now, like I said before, I have 3 stages I have to go through, so it's basically just putting them together, then making sure they're finished, and then I package them up and send them away. So, when I go to the packaging area, that's where he is, because he runs a machine back there. So as I go to package my item up, I look over towards him, and I see that he's just sitting there on his phone watching his own stuff. And it's like, how hypocritical can you get? It's like, I'm sitting here and loading stuff up while I listen to my show, but you're just sitting there doing nothing and watching your show while you're getting paid. And yet you want to get mad at me for doing that. Like, what the hell, Jim? Did I say that his fake name was going to be Jim? I don't remember. But yeah, like I said, I don't remember if I said this, but I'm just not going to say his name because I don't want to dox him, because in case someone from my workplace stumbles across these videos, I don't want them to know who I'm talking about, even though by process of elimination they probably will. But yeah, I just don't want them to know. And yeah, it's just, he's really annoying to work with. And like, he has some like redeeming factors. Like, he's not a completely bad person, but he's definitely not the best person I've ever worked with. He's not even the best person I've worked with at that job in particular. But yeah, I remember there was this one thing he said to me. I think it was on my first or second week. He had said, as soon as you get good, they're probably going to fire me. And while I took that as a joke originally, I'm starting to hope it's true, because don't get me wrong, I mean, they didn't say fire, he said they were going to retire him, but it's like, obviously I don't want him to be out of a job, but it's like, if you're going to leave on your own, I'm not going to be that upset, because, with how you've been acting towards me, why would I be upset? But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about with the job and stuff. So, yeah, just to recap, thank you guys again for 400 subscribers. Thank you to Kate, because I know you're watching this, Kate. Thanks again for the help. Go subscribe to Kate's channels if you haven't already. She's on both YouTube and Instagram, and I think she's holding an art competition, she said. So definitely go look out for that, because it will be really awesome. I might participate. I don't know. I mean, I do art, but it usually takes me a while, because I do cartoons, but they're not really like... I still put effort into them. It's like, if you guys have seen Spectacular Spider-Man, that's kind of like what my characters look like most of the time. Kind of like a mix of like that, but it's more like with more lines. But yeah, again, thank you to Kate. Go check out her YouTube and Instagram, and if you guys want to take part in that art competition, go ahead and tell her. Then I will be releasing a bunch of videos throughout the next week. I have a new job though, so a lot of video uploads won't be as consistent. I mainly just had these videos queued up over my weekend, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time I upload something again. So, yeah. And finally, my one employee can just leave me alone, because I don't want to deal with him. But, yeah, anyways, that's just about it for this video, guys. Remember to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Type in the comments, what would you guys like to see from me in the future? If you guys want a 400 subscriber special of some sort, other than basically this, even though it doesn't really count as a special, and all the videos coming out, go ahead and tell me what you guys want to see, as long as it's legal, because I don't want to get in trouble. And yeah, I might be doing a stream for my 19th birthday when it comes around in December, so I don't know yet. It's a maybe. I might have some friends come over for it. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, anyways, until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't know when it'll be, but I'll see you guys there. Peace out, Pirate Nation, and thank you again. Woo!